This is the way to speed paint some Mandalorians. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercaded Painting. Today we're going to speed paint some Mandalorians. Really simple way to do this. We don't want to spend a lot of time on it because if you've got that Mandalorian box, you have a ton of Mandalorians to paint. So we're going to do Clan Kryze, Clan Wren, and the Children of the Watch, I think it is. We're going to do those three in a very easy way, so let's go. First thing we'll do is give them a spray of gray and then a zenithal of white from above. I just used rattle cans. And we took some white shadow, or you could use apothecary white. I think the one for speed paint is called holy white. Either way, you can use those just on the undersuit for Clan Kryze here. Then we're going to take some strong gray, and this is going to go all over Clan Wren. So we're going to put it over the entire miniature because we are going to go back in later and, do some of our layering and highlighting and all that. So it is okay to just cover over everything because this will be good for an undershade as well. And on a Clan Kryze, we're going to go in and do some of the darker spots of the outfit, like the lower part of the boots and the gloves. There's a couple spots, so check your reference photos. Then we're going to take some forest sprite here, and this is going to go on the undersuit of the child of the watch. The Mandalorian of the watch child. Anyway, it's going on his undersuit. I did kind of take some inspiration from some of the studio photos for this one. Then we're going to take some magic blue and some raging sea. So it's about 2 parts magic blue, 1 part raging sea. And we're going to do all of Clan Kryze's armor this way. A couple different ways to do armor that we're going to go through. Sometimes we're going to put some speed paints over metallics. This one's just going to go straight on. Next, we're going to take some satchel brown and some speed paint medium. This is just going to go on any of the patches or satchels, really. I mean, we're just using it for what it's for. Also on their boots and some of their gloves as well. Again, check your reference photos. That's going to be the best way. And we're going to take some polished silver. Now, the polished silver is going to go on all of the Children of the Watch. It's hard to say. All of this Mandalorian's armor and metal bits, basically. And on Clan Kryze, we're going to put it on any of the armor bits that we didn't paint blue. So, yeah, polished silver for any of those areas. Then we're going to take some cold steel, and this is going to go all over the armor bits for the Clan Wren. I am going to mess up Clan Kryze, Clan Wren at some point in this video. I'm really struggling not to. Then we're going to take some dark tone and some speed paint medium, and this can literally just go over the entire miniature of the Clan Kryze. We need it to just be darkened down, and speed paint medium helps. I will say the amount that the Mandalorians have been expanded on in since Disney took over is great, but also not as great because, like, all we had when I was a child many years ago was Boba Fett, and that was pretty much it. And he was mysterious, and that's kind of what made him such a cool character. Then we got Jango Fett, and some of that mystery went away. Maybe not in the best way either, but we lived with it. And then George Lucas changed Boba Fett's voice to Jango Fett's voice, and it's been a tumultuous time. And then they expanded on the Mandalorian so much with the Disney Plus show and the movie, which I thought was fun. And I have rambled quite a bit. Let's go back and paint some Ready Fur and some Gunner camo. Now this is going to go on some of the armor bits of the Children of the Watch, this Mandalorian. And again, we want to make sure that we don't let it pool too much on the flatter surfaces, so you do want to move it around, be a little bit strategic about where you're putting your wash, your speed paint, and moving it around, siphoning some off if you need to, just getting it into the recesses, but also still covering. So yeah, and then you see here is that ready fur. Definitely a cool looking sort of brown armor. Then we're going to take some sand golem and any of the remaining metal pieces. We're going to throw that sand golem on there. And we're going to take some field gray and some speed paint medium. This is going to go all over any of the polished silver parts that we didn't cover with any of those colors. So again, check some reference photos. They have some, they're basically just like hodgepodge. Then we're taking some moonbeam yellow here. This is going on all the armor bits of Clan Wren. Whew, almost messed it up. Please ignore the under yellow. I was trying to do something else. It didn't work. So we're then taking some Fugan orange and we're going to shade all of that armor. So yeah, we had a plan, didn't pan out. This ends up looking better anyway. Once that is dried, we're going to take our moonbeam yellow again and we're going to go in and do a layer up, leaving the wash in the recesses. Once that dries, we're going to take our demonic yellow and we're going to do another layer up on all of that. So just kind of like a highlight layer and bringing up all of our yellow colors so that he looks sufficiently Clan Wren. I don't know if this is what you would call screen accurate or correct, and it doesn't matter to me. I like how it looks, and it's giving Clan Wren vibes at least, so there you go. Now obviously there is one thing I didn't mention. I put black in the visors, so I figured I could just tell you to do that after. I didn't have to show you putting black in the visor because it's not compelling in any sort of way. But anyway, put black in the visor. Then we're going to take some runic gray. Anywhere that we still have like sort of unwashed metallics, it's just going to go on there. That's it. We're done. Base them and go. So what do you guys think? They're pretty cool. Like they're quick and easy. Definitely, I think the Children of the Watch is probably the easiest because it's just like base your undersuit, put on some metallics, and then put some speed paints over them. But there's obviously a ton that you could do to bring these up. You could go back in and layer up all your colors that you had. You could add in your chipping, your weathering, everything else, and definitely this being your basis for then your jumping off point. I guess that's what base is, jumping off point. But yeah, lots that you could do moving forward. And as always, we want to thank our Patreon members, Charming Grenade, Richie Fender, Stuart Drake, Bowties and Bugbears, and a special thanks to Blaster Boy Mike, who sent us this Mandalorian box so that we could paint some up for you guys. It's a ton of Mandalorians. I am very upset with the amount of them. My life is not mine anymore. There's a lot of rambling in this video. And of course, I want to thank all of you for watching today. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. You guys have a great rest of your day. Go paint.